Cyborgs. Practically every film industry in the world has been obsessed with them for decades. But when we think of cyborgs, we imagine something in the distant future. When they're not, they're already here. You're looking at one. You are one. Because try imagining a world where you can function without your iPad, your cell phone, your laptop, or indeed the internet. So now that we're already stuck in this tech trap, why not go all out and get it into our cars as well? And that is where this thing steps in. The all-new MG Hector. But of course, we're not going to be talking about just this bit of the car. We're of course going to get into what it looks like, how it makes you feel, how well loaded it is in terms of its features, and of course, if this car actually makes any sense. So let's get into it.
Call it good looking or not, butch or not, sporty or not, the one thing the Hector does look is unconventional. It's not as polarizing as the Harrier or old school like the Compass, but it does have presence. A premium one at that, and people can tell that this is an expensive car. Styling aside, that's down to the cool all-LED exterior lighting. Up front, the dazzle of the lights combined with the apparently F-35 jet-inspired styling make the Hector look serious. Almost intimidating, which in SUVs we're guessing a lot of you would like. Do you? Let us know in the comments. At the rear though, the LED lights look very similar to what we've seen in the Audi Q5, cut only by the red strip down the middle. These lights sit only on the tailgate, so when the boots open, they look skyward too. The most interesting angle though is the front 3/4. The Hector is longer and taller than its rivals and even has the largest wheelbase, but isn't as wide as the Harrier or Tucson. This in particular does give it less road presence than either one. Even the 17-inch wheels look a little small when you factor in how tall the Hector is, and the shoulder line stays dead straight right to the rear wheel. So yes, this does look more like an SUV and not a curvy crossover, but it does have some MPV-like traits to the design as well. What we love though is just how solid the build is. The sheet metal feels tough and there's that upmarket sense of durability when you open the doors.
It doesn't just look premium, it also has that properly premium feel. Well, for the most part. Now don't get me wrong, the quality of the interior is certainly impressive. In fact, I'd say it's on par and maybe slightly better than the Tata Harrier. But when you get a touch and feel of the plastics on the dashboard, or even when you operate these power window controls, it's not exactly setting new benchmarks, and for that you'd still have to go to the Jeep Compass.
While we would have liked a richer interior with more soft-touch plastics like the Harrier and better consistency in the fitment quality, the Hector is still a great place to be in for two big reasons: the space and the space-age tech. The Hector doesn't just have a large wheelbase, it puts it to good use. There's room for 4 occupants over 6 feet tall to fit in with ease, and thanks to the flat rear floor, there's space for a fifth too. How does it get better though? Well, how about rear seats that aren't only split folding but also reclinable, and to a good degree at that. And yes, the interior may be all black, but the glass area is wide, making the cabin feel airy. That's also helped by the plus-size panoramic sunroof, which brings us to the tech bits. The MG Hector is a tech freak's wet dream. A 10.4-inch Volvo or Tesla-style touchscreen dominates the dashboard. This interface does of course support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but also includes Gaana music streaming, which you can enjoy via the Infinity 8-speaker sound system. It even gets built-in navigation and voice commands that you can use to control everything from the aircon, the music, and even the sunroof. What makes you connect with the Hector, quite literally, are the integrated eSIM and a phone app through which you can remotely control the door locks, air conditioning, locate the car, and even set up a geofence. What's great in the Hector is a features list that combines cool with crucial. Cool bits like the 7-inch driver information display, powered front seats, keyless entry and go, cruise control, and fast charging USB ports are combined with an extensive safety pack. Standard features include dual front airbags, ABS with ABD, traction control, hill hold, ESP, ISOFIX, and all-wheel disc brakes. It also offers auto headlamps and wipers, front and rear parking sensors, tire pressure monitoring, and even a 360-degree camera. Now it's time to get technical. The Hector gets the same diesel engine as the Tata Harrier and Jeep Compass and is only slightly lower down on power compared to the latter. However, an automatic transmission is something reserved only for the Hector petrol. And there's some good and not so good news on the petrol front. First, the good. The Hector petrol gets a 1.5-litre turbo petrol engine that's also available with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This unique feature claims to improve fuel efficiency by up to 12% over the standard petrol and provides a 20 Nm torque boost during acceleration. Now the not so good, because this version is only available with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The standard petrol, on the other hand, can also be paired with a 6-speed dual-clutch autobox.
And you've got a reasonably sized boot that can easily fit in a handful of suitcases. So that was the all-new MG Hector with prices expected to start around Rs 15 lakh. This thing is going to take on the likes of the Tata Harrier, the Jeep Compass and indeed the Hyundai Tucson. Now we've said all we've had to about this car. Why don't you let us know what you think in the comment section below.